going on YouTube? This is AJ with the Aficionados, bringing you to another episode of Nerd Update, keeping you updated on all things nerdy. First up on the agenda is this weekend was the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon! If you've been born in the last 2 decades, you know what Pokemon is. You've seen the TV show, you bought the toys, traded the cards, played the game. And speaking of game, you know they have recently announced there are going to be 2 new games that are coming out. It's pretty much Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, and I'm like, I stopped playing Pokemon back when Pokemon Crystal was a thing. I mean, that was the last time I actually played. But with these new games, I'm thinking about dusting off the old Pokeball. That was not what I meant. But I'm really excited. I'm really looking into these games. This is for someone who hasn't checked out Pokemon in like a minute, but there's a lot of fan love out there for it, and we'll see what these games, what new features these games have to offer. Next up on the agenda, we gotta talk about the fact that the role of Iron Fist has in fact been cast unofficially. Now don't get me wrong, Netflix and Marvel have yet to pretty much comment or say this, but all sources are saying that it's going to be Finn Jones from Game of Thrones. Try to say that 5 times fast. A lot of people out there, have vocally and amicably and very articulately stated that they feel like this was a great opportunity to cast an Asian American as the role of Iron Fist. But don't get me wrong, my personal opinion, I feel like this was in fact an opportunity. But and while I technically agree with casting Iron Fist as a white guy, for lack of a better term, but I also fully see what these people are saying. Go wrong, because Marvel in particular has not had really a lot of people of ethnicity or people of color, in their starring roles. Now, don't get me wrong, a very well written article was written by Mr. Albert Chang. You can find it in the description down below, saying how he, as an Asian American, actually did not want Iron Fist to be cast as Asian American, and how he would actually appreciate an Islamic or an African as in black, or even a Hispanic Iron Fist. How this role could have gone to any other race and minority, and how he would support that over just another Asian stereotype of kung fu madness. Hey, it is what it is. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Comment down below. Do you feel that Iron Fist should have been cast as a minority or person of ethnicity, or better yet, should he just stay the way he was, staying true to the comic lore? Which, let's be honest with you, is Iron Fist was written in a long time ago, so that whole comic storyline is a bit convoluted. Maybe he's up for a little bit of modern day storytelling, a little bit of Johnny Storm, you know what I'm saying? Now, this week has been a very big week for video games. First up on the list is the Fallout 4. Now, I love Fallout 3, I love Fallout New Vegas, I love Fallout 4. Details for the upcoming hardcore mode has been leaked. But Bethesda is so cool about this. Once it got leaked, they were like, yep, it's out, and they went and released details on what the upcoming hardcore mode patch. If you want to see the full listing, once again, it's going to be in the description down below. Click on that beautiful link, read it for yourself. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I'm just already loving the fact that sleep is mandatory now. The fact you can get sick, the fact you have to eat, the fact you have to drink water, the fact that also the fact that the bullets and everything carry weight. There's not going to be any more fast travel. They're doing everything they can to make this. They're pretty much hitting you with like real life, and to me, that's actually my favorite aspect of New Vegas, and I'm looking so forward to this being in the new Fallout. Also, both Walking Dead Michonne and Far Cry 4 Primal have been released, and while I've not yet to play these games myself, I'm hearing a lot of good things. A little more so for Far Cry than Walking Dead, but we'll see how things pan out. If you have played these games, once again, let me know how they are, good, bad, or indifferent, in the comments down below. Speaking of new releases, and let me know what you guys think, the new trailer, new cutscene has been released for Drake, Uncharted, or pretty much Nathan Drake 4. And don't get me wrong, I was in love with Nathan Drake the first time they released the cutscenes. And this is coming from someone who hasn't completed the series yet. But the new character they introduced, I was like, she looks so good. Them muscles, beat that nigga's ass. I was enjoying it, son. And now this new trailer introduced so much more to the fold. You can find it right here, or you can just look in the link down below. Now don't get me wrong, I am not a huge Uncharted fan. I like Tomb Raider and a little bit more Last of Us. Those are kind of the games I go to when I want to do my whole spelunking, wisecracking feel. But don't get me wrong, Uncharted is a very good, very popular series. If you are a fan of the Uncharted series, what's your favorite part? What do you like about it? also speaking of video games and things that you like, because we all love video games. It comes with the nerd territory. You gotta rep that nerd card. Is in Rocket League, which is now available on the Xbox One. They've released the fact that they have gotten so much goodies, so much goodness is coming to you in Rocket League right now. They have released details that both the Batmobile and the DeLorean, as well as a number of other goodies, will be available with via DLC packs in the upcoming Rocket League. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the Batmobile. Batmobile looks cool, and it is the Batmobile from the upcoming Batman vs Superman movie, which is also coming out. Check out our upcoming review for that. But also, I'm more excited for the DeLorean. The only thing that can make the DeLorean even more awesome to me, and when it comes to Rocket League, was like after you beat someone, because y'all about to get beat and bodied, okay, is if you literally went back into the past. They did the whole run down the hallway and you just disappear into the future. That's the one thing I'm just really looking forward to. Also, I'm just gonna say right now, if you guys want to play with me or play with any of the other aficionados in again Rocket League, put your gamer tag in the comments down below. Maybe we can have a match sometime. Maybe I can show you how we do over here with the indie aficionados. That's what I'm saying. Video games aside, we gotta get on to what I love the most, which is the comics. So much comic book goodness is coming away. Now, if you're a fan of DC Comics, because who isn't, but if you happen to be more of a DC fanboy rather than Image, or Marvel or whatever else is out there, you want to go ahead and hop on that new DC All Access app. It's pretty much everything that their website incorporates, which is pretty much reviews, news updates, and everything else put into a mobile app. Just go ahead and download it on your phone. It's looking like all types of goodness right now, and I'm gonna go check it out myself. But once again, let me know what you guys think. But you also cannot forget, and this is what I'm more excited about, is the fact that we got details for the new Star Wars comic book. Now, this comic book is actually the first comic book set within the Force Awakens timeline, and it pretty much shows you how C-3PO, spoiler alert, gets his red arm that we saw in the movies. So this whole comic book is detailing how he loses his original arm and how he gets that pretty much that swagged out new one right there. Because it's looking kind of good, real talk. But also, you got to talk about the fact that Hyperion. Now, Hyperion is actually one of my least favorite comic book characters. I always felt he was a cheap Thor / Superman ripoff. But with the upcoming Suicide Squad, scratch that. With the recent Squadron Supreme comic book, he's been getting a lot of new juices. I think Marvel is trying to pretty much inject some of that Luke Cage goodness into him, where they're taking a already old character who wasn't really too popular and trying to push him to the forefront. But now the only thing I gotta say about it is, I want to say thanks to Team 4-Star for this, which they have made him into a trucker superhero. Why? I don't know, but I'm interested. I just keep looking at him and I'm like,
howdy there, I'm Android 13. Look at my trucker hat.
What Team 4-Star does best. By the way, congratulations to Team 4-Star for getting their YouTube channel back up. I'm very happy to see that. Make sure you if you haven't already checked them out, which is insane, mind you go ahead and give their channel a like and subscribe. On this week's Kickstarter shout out, #KickShout, I want to give a shout out to fellow YouTuber, but also comic book writer, Comic Uno. She and a group of other indie comic book people have gone on to pretty much combine their independent comic books into one comic book universe, pretty much almost damn near starting their own comic book company. But they currently have a Kickstarter coming out. You can check it out in the description down below, which is pretty much them creating their own universe in a comic book anthology, and it looks amazing. If you got the comic book, the Kickstarter only has about 12 to 11 more days to go, but they're so close to reaching their goal. Please, if you like what you see, support the craft, do what you can, throw them out a shout out. Also, check out Comic Book Uno's channel. She does comic reviews almost as good as me, pretty damn close. I gotta admit, she's pretty amazing. Go ahead and check out her YouTube channel and give it a like, share, and subscribe if you can, if you like what you see. But if not, just go ahead and stick with me. Last but not least, we're not going to be doing a single cosplayer for the cosplay of the day. Instead, because this is the last day of February and also the last day of #29 Days of Black Cosplay, we're going to be featuring all of these amazing cosplayers. These are people that we have met either out on the convention floor or out just they've come by the show or just friends of ours. But we've also done features for each of them on both our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook page. Be sure to hit us up on all that stuff. And with that being said, that's how I'm going to end today. Also, once again, check in the description down below for just things that I particularly find awesome. If you want to see how I think of things that I particularly like, nerdy gadgets, nerdy comic books, or just sometimes awesome nerdy things. But once again, this is Mason AJ with the Aficionados, and bring you another nerd update.